Hey guys, long time no see. Anyways, I am making a kind of different video this time, and that's because I was thinking that when I just started baking, I would love if I would know all the things that I know now. And I know a lot of things now that I learned as I have been baking and stuff. And some of them I learned through experience, and some I learned from others as I was reading on the internet or from my mom or some other relatives. And I was just thinking that I could share everything with you guys and make this video for you guys. Also, I do want to mention that these are things that I personally follow and think that are nice, but it does not mean that they are 100% true. And so if you don't agree with them, that's totally okay, and I think you can just follow them if you like them, and if you don't like them, just don't follow them. So let's get right into it. So very first, I wanted to show you guys this microwave safe plastic wrap or cling wrap that I used to line my bowl to make my microwave cake, and it's by a brand called Easy. In the second tip, I show you how to cut a circle from a square baking paper very easily. All you have to do is fold it like that, and place the tip approximately at the center of the pan and cut at the edge using a scissor. And then you can open it and line your pan. The easiest way I find to separate an egg yolk from the white is to just use your fingers to catch the egg yolk. You see how easy that is? If you don't have self-raising flour, you can make a substitute for 100 grams of self-raising flour by adding 1 teaspoon baking powder to 100 grams of flour and then mixing it. And then use it as required in your recipe. The wrong method to measure flour is to pack it tightly in a cup using a spoon. The correct method is to just scoop it out and then use your fingers to remove out any excess. If you don't have powdered sugar, you can make it easily at home. Just take some sugar and add it to a mixie, and then you're going to grind it for a few seconds. And you'll have powdered sugar. Also note that 1/4 cup is equal to 4 tablespoons. And 1 tablespoon is equal to 3 teaspoons. A substitute for half cup buttermilk can be made by adding half teaspoon lemon juice to a half a cup and then fill it with room temperature milk. Add it to a glass and give it a stir and let it sit for 5 minutes. And then your milk is going to look curdled, and you can use it in place of buttermilk in any recipe. 1 pack of Bluebird whipped cream can be substituted for whipped cream made from 1 cup of whipping cream. You just have to follow the instructions written behind the pack and you'll have your whipped cream. It is really easy to use. And you can add extra powdered sugar to it if needed, but it already has some sugar in it. And then you can use it as needed to frost cakes or whatever you want. Bluebird demerara sugar can be used as a substitute for brown sugar. This sugar comes in the form of granules, so you might need to grind it in a mixie first before you use it. and then it's ready to use in recipes that call for brown sugar. If you want to get cold butter to room temperature faster, you can just cut it into cubes just like that, and then place it in your required bowl, and it will come to room temperature faster. If you want to get a cold egg to room temperature faster, just put it in some hot water. Make sure it is not too hot, and it will soon come to room temperature. Before whipping egg whites, make sure the bowl you're using is clean and dry. And also your eggs should be at room temperature. And your egg whites will whip really nicely. You can use an ice cream scoop to scoop muffin batter into the muffin liners, and it makes the job much easier. Do not overmix whenever you add dry ingredients to your wet ingredients. You can use a spatula to fold them into your batter. Till all the dry ingredients get incorporated in the batter. Or you can add them to your batter and then use a beater on low speed just till they get incorporated in the batter. And then you can use a spatula later to just mix in any dry flour that's remaining. If you want to substitute for Greek yogurt, you can take double the amount of yogurt and hang it in a muslin cloth for 3 hours, and you will get your Greek yogurt. You can wrap overripe bananas individually in a plastic wrap, or wrap them together just like that. And then store them in your freezer. And then you can defrost them whenever you like and mash them up. And you can use them whenever you require in baking for your recipes. Whenever you place a pan in the oven, make sure to place it in the center of the oven. This will ensure proper baking of your cake. Most recipes require preheating an oven. To preheat an oven toaster griller, just place it on the temperature you require and then let it preheat for about 10 to 15 minutes. To preheat a convection oven, it usually has an automatic setting, so you're just going to select the temperature you require and then press the start button. Hope you like these simple tips, and if you have any tips you would like to share, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. And that's all for today. See you soon. Bye. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you like such recipe, have anything else you would like to also how do I stop this? Do check out my channel for my recipes and subscribe to stay updated with my videos.